If you haven't seen my previous video, you need to check it out. So if you're wondering what has been going on with your love life, besides, the obvious, sometimes of people actually putting curses on your relationship and on your love life, sometimes it's not even that. It's not just that, I should say. Sometimes it's people have put a curse on your father. So I'm speaking to my feminine. People have put a curse on your father because of what your father have done in the past, what your father has done in his youth, or maybe if he's still wilding in his old age, but most likely in his youth before you came to pass or when you was a young child. So if your father was a player, if your father was a womanizer, if your father was somebody who just played with women's hearts and broke their hearts with no remorse, with no care in the world, you may have had a lot of women that have cursed you before you even knew how to walk, how to talk, because they made sure they cursed you for your father, that his daughter will pay for how he made them feel, that his daughter will never be happy, will never find a man. So sometimes this is not even like intentional, if I may say it like that, but sometimes think about it, out of the hurt, when you are hurt by a man, you just say things, and the thing is that is the most powerful curse, because you are speaking it from your heart, from your soul, because of the hurt that another person has caused you. So oftentimes you are going through some of the shadiest experiences in your life, and it's because of the things that your father has done to other women in his youth. And the thing is, you would be able to recognize whether this is your story or not if you see a pattern in the type of men that you have been dating, and you see a resemblance with the men that you have been dating and your father. That's how you will know that this is something that has most likely occurred. Oh shit, I'm giving it. Saboteur. Highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it would bring to your life. So it's like, now that you know this, you need to be able to take control of that. You need to be able to break that. So that means, ladies, the ones like us that have daddy issues, have to see what are the traits that are similar to your dad's. And honey, just avoid men that resemble the darker side of your dad, that resemble the toxic aspect of your father. You need to find a way to break that. You need to find a way to change your type, to walk away from that, or to stay away from dating for a while, to be honest with yourself and realize, you know what? I just might not be ready to date right now. I just might not be in the headspace right now for that, to be in a relationship, because I still need to heal. And that's the best thing you could do for yourself and for the person also. Then we have pioneer. So chances are, if you look also at, so now we're bumping back to the feminines of your bloodline. If you look now at the women in your family, in your bloodline, how are they? What are their relationships like? Do they have long-term relationships or not? What type of men do they date? Are these men that you would want for yourself? What kind of fathers are they? You need to really look at how the women, what are the relationships like in your bloodline. Look at the women. Think of your mother. Think of your aunts. Think of your cousins. You need to be able to see, look for the patterns in order for you to be the pioneer, for you to be the first one to break it, to go against the strife, and be the first one to do things differently when it comes to love. Then we have child eternal. Determination to remain young in body, mind, and spirit. Ability to see things with a fresh eyes. So the thing is, you might have to actually tap back into your inner child to be able to see things now, not just as you've seen them growing up, but really as they are. So it's like you might have to go back through a childlike eye. So it's like seeing how you may have perceived things, and now with the knowledge that you have, seeing what they really were. So you maybe thought, I don't know, your mom being super down woman, being there for her husband through thick and thin is a great thing. But then you're looking at it differently now that you have the knowledge that you have now, and you realize, no, your mother has been staying in a relationship that is toxic, maybe with somebody that is manipulative, maybe with somebody that is, a narcissist, and she did it for this and this reasons. So now you need to be able to look at it differently. Still have the kindness of your child's eyes to be able to observe it, or simply to be able to tap back into that memory of when you were a child. But you need to be able to look at it now with a fresh pair of eyes, so with a fresh level of understanding, a more mature level of understanding, a more knowledgeable, way of perceiving things, because you know better now. So you can able to look back at certain things that happen in your life and look at them in a way that will bring you the type of clarity and the type of results that you want. So by results, I mean the type of answers that you have been seeking. The answers that you have been seeking are going to come to you by looking back at the things that you already know or think that you know, and trying to look at them differently.